You're listening to the NAMAD Sessions by Mia, live from the NAMAD Annual Membership Meeting 2025. All right, we're here at another NAMAD Sessions by Mia, and now we actually have Mia
Let's go.
on the stage, Scott and Thuy, and we have questions, but we're not going to use those. I can already tell how that's going to go. So thanks for joining us. Thanks for being part of this sponsorship.
Absolutely.
And doing what you do, which is trying to help dealers get good information, be on the edge of what technology is doing, and in the end, the same thing we're all trying to do is help them serve customers where they're at.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, I mean, when this whole journey started, it was how do we help the dealer? How do we solve problems in the dealership? And I was a dealer, and I was in that seat, and I knew there were problems. I knew that ChatGPT could be part of the solution.
Yep.
I'm nobody's engineer. I got with Brian, Kelvin, and Marwan, the senior partners at Mia, and they are solid engineers. They came up with a product, and they just listened to all of our feedback and all the problems that dealerships are having, the bottlenecks, things like that. And now we get to continue our automotive career, solving problems in stores nationwide and helping out people all over America.
On the cutting edge of technology.
It's an exciting space to be in.
I have a question.
AI.
Yeah.
How did you all meet?
Oh,
Because I don't know that story. I don't know if you found Mia or if Mia found you. What happened?
You start.
We're going to go in the Wayback Machine.
Okay, that's good.
So
Yes.
I was at True Car for about 10 years servicing Berkshire Hathaway Automotive. Scott was at
Never
a
heard of them.
BHA store.
Yeah.
You haven't heard of them, right? Little company. Anyway, Scott was at a Volvo store, and that's where he and I became friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just
You
stayed
were
in
just
touch.
calling on him as True Car rep.
Yes.
Well,
I
she
was
had the
True Car
national
rep.
accounts,
Yep.
and BHA's kind of a big deal.
Kind
so
of.
she had that account, and we were doing well at my store with her leads, and I would call up and like ask for help doing this, that, or the other, and you know the deal. Jokes would happen, friendship began. It lasted over a decade. When we started this Mia endeavor, I reached out to her and I'm like, hey, you know the market, you know tech. At that time, she was vice president of Solera, so she was seeing the best stuff tech
Oh, yes.
every week. And I asked, could you just look at this? Tell me if I'm crazy. You're not going to hurt my feelings, but I trust your opinion. And so she took a look at it, and I'm not going to put words in your mouth.
I said, you got something. You got something really good here.
Wow.
Right?
You saw it.
Immediately, right? Because I automatically go to like 6-9 months ahead, right? And I start to like operationalize it in my head at the dealership, right? And I said, okay, we got to get this into some stores. I started telling some of my dealer friends, and they signed up.
Yeah.
Right?
How many years ago is this?
It was the first
Was it
conversation was 2023, and the more serious conversation was in 24.
Okay, so I think this story right here is quintessential for what's happening in technology right now.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to see a lot more of this, is that a user understanding they have a real problem, and then thinking through enough of the available technology to say, hold on a minute, I think if I put a couple of these pieces together, I can solve this problem. And so I think you are just the tip of the spear for what we're about to see over the next 24 months.
There's consolidation happening in products, in tools, right? Because we can't all be here.
Yes.
We're all going to solve for the same thing, but there's so many point solutions. There's got to be one winner out the front. Yes, there's space for others, but what we're building towards the future is going to be game-changing. I hate to say it's kind of cliche.
So, I mean, kind of what she's saying is like, look, there's only one winner, and it's going to be me, is what I'm hearing you say.
I would say that.
So you can try, but...
Did I?
I think if we step back from the winner-loser aspect of it and just look at the tech, a dealership right now has maybe a texting solution, maybe a chat solution, maybe an email solution, and none of them are communicating with each other. And sophisticated marketing is like, hey, we're going to put these CDP programs out here.
Everything knows what everything's doing.
Yeah, we need to know all the customer data, but there's a big problem. All these systems don't talk to each other.
Right.
And that's one of the problems that we have solved, to streamline all the communication with a consumer in one place and go a step further and see it all on one screen. The chat conversation, the voice conversation, the email conversation.
Unified record. Did you hear me? Unified record.
And that's basically what everybody's solving for.
Yes.
That's what we have solved for.
There you go. Well, that's the better part.
Yes.
So tell me, how are people deploying Mia in real life? Like, give me a real-time use scenario, because like you said, there are a lot of people out there, and we hear these terms thrown around, and a lot of people always say they're doing a thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And it's easy to say you're doing a thing, but give me some use cases. And
this is going to be very provocative, right?
Oh, here's my surprise face.
And some may disagree, but I'm bullish on this, that you hired Mia, the machine, who can scale. Let her do the work.
Yeah.
Do not bury her behind second, third ring, behind overnight hours. She can scale your business by taking on thousands of inbound calls. She can answer every phone all at once. You cannot get that type of scale with live agents. It's impossible, not because they don't want to, they just physically can't.
Yes.
Right? So if you want to scale, you have to let the machine do the work.
And so that brings up another interesting problem, which is this level of technology is so new. Obviously, good leaders will have some level of apprehension to it. And so they're very smart leaders, highly intelligent leaders that run these automotive organizations. But they're not AI engineers, neither am I. And that's why I sought out advice from individuals that knew this. But what I'm getting at is a lot of times they've deployed me in the last year behind a second or third ring. And so what they're doing in essence is I'm going to have my team maintain control. What we have found is that we impact our organization positively so much more when they move Mia from the third ring to the first. And so now she takes all the time-consuming type calls.
What time are you closed?
Right, all of the things when people say like, oh, look at this is driving phone calls.
Yes.
It's like they're all calling service to see what your hours are, to check on their car.
Right.
Yes.
But when somebody sets an appointment, it's not uncommon that a customer will call and set an appointment, and they're going to tell you what happened with the kids for the summer, what's going on at church, what's going on in politics.
Which is great for
which is all
relationship
great.
building, but...
Yeah, but 20 minutes
you
later,
only have so many people in
we
the call
have an
center.
appointment, out of that. Those kind of calls, man, Mia could take that off of everybody's shoulders in a dealership.
Are people sharing those things with Mia?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
we hear all sorts of stuff.
We hear, there are some things we probably shouldn't hear. Questionable.
Give me examples.
Oh, you don't want to know.
No. Can't do that. Can't do that.
Right.
Yeah.
But we did have
people are definitely opening up, we'll say.
We had a guy call in 3 weeks ago, and he couldn't get his car out of park. Not true story. The gentleman couldn't get his car out of park, and he said, I need to bring my car in. And she's like, yeah, I'll set you an appointment. I'm surmising, but he goes, well, I can't bring the car in because I can't get out of park. So I might need to tow it in. Maybe you can help me get it out of park and tell me what to do. And so she did.
She walked him through
it.
Mia is now a technician.
It's not a technician, but in lightweight circumstances,
Well, I saw. I don't know if it was you all that posted it or where I saw it, but somebody called in and they wanted to know where they mount their
iPass,
iPass or their Easy Pass. Was that you all that posted that?
Yes, that's right.
And it sounded like an older gentleman.
Yeah.
And he absolutely had no idea.
Correct.
He was not talking to a human.
That's right.
And he didn't know. He's like, this got this black box under there. I don't know. What is that? Is that? And Mia was like, oh, that's actually where they keep a lot of the safety features.
Right.
But if you mount it under there, you're going to be in really great shape, and you're not going to have to worry about it. So do that. And he's like, oh, okay, thank you so much. I was really impressed because I feel like even in the last, say, 6 months, the way the voice models have evolved to just get that much more human. And so it feels like you're just like on the cutting edge of that. As
100%. And we could, with a straight face, say we got the most human-like voice conversational AI out there with the lowest latency. And this is where it gets kind of murky in the water. Our latency is less than 2 seconds, but that's the latency after Mia has pulled the information necessary to answer the consumer question.
What do you mean after the information is pulled?
So if
2 seconds, including the time?
Well, let's put it like this. I'll break it down. You call Thuy Chevrolet, and you ask to see if a Chevrolet Silverado is in stock and if it has blind spot. Mia will have pulled that information out of their Viato or HomeNet information and answer the question in less than 2 seconds. And so there's the major differential. You're calling from some part in the state. The answers at the Chevrolet dealership in another part of the state Mia's getting that information out of the Chevrolet dealerships systems.
No, a human's not answering that question.
That's the scale level.
And not even close.
Yes, that's
right?
the level
That's
of
the
scale.
difference.
That's
the difference.
45 seconds at minimum
We find that
to find that information if you're a
we
human.
find
From a
that
live
the
agent.
average latency is closer to 4 seconds.
Oh, just from a human saying,
No,
wait a minute.
anybody else that's in the space.
Oh, so it's half that, which is a really important 2-second
100%.
differential.
Yeah.
Because even in a lot of human interact, like 2 seconds is like not like it's not like New York City mode,
Yeah.
right? But it might be like Wisconsin mode.
Yes.
Oh,
But 4 seconds is like, did you hear me?
Yeah, are you
know?
still
Are you
alive?
there?
Yeah. Did I
I
lose
need
you?
proof of life over here.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't work, but 2 seconds, spot on.
Okay, so last question.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you both. We'll start with Thuy, one with Scott.
Go.
What are you most excited about over the next 6 months? Actually, we'll just round it out to the end of the year. It's August when we're recording this.
We have multiple products coming out.
Oh, new stuff.
Outbound. We have texting. We will have chat, email, all automated, all in a unified record. I've been talking about this for so long.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's here. And it's happening super fast.
You have people testing it right now?
Yes,
Yeah.
we have tests. We have dealerships that are testing. We have dealerships who raise their hands for some of this stuff, and we have some amazing dealer partners coming on board soon. And I'm super excited, super grateful to be here, to be in the space right now. It's exciting.
Oh, it is,
You know,
it is.
everybody's talking AI, but this is true automation by machine.
All right, she probably stole all your
She
thunder.
stole the
but go ahead.
thunder. You know, I
Sorry.
can't take her anywhere.
That's why I
bro.
asked her
can't
first.
take her anywhere. Holy
Sorry,
moly.
Scott.
Talk about the
But-
higher level stuff.
Short answer is same. More detailed. I'm really excited about the partnerships that we have right now and that we're developing between now and even the end of the year. The people that are testing it out. You know, the opportunities that are right in front of us were literal dreams 2 years ago. Now they're 100% realities, and we are customizing solutions that large publicly traded groups are going to be deploying in the next 6 months and the next
And then
9
just-
months and the next years going forward. And the collaboration is what I love. I
Super
just
exciting.
love the
I can tell.
collaboration.
Working with
Well,
our dealer partners.
Scott, Thuy, Mia's just lighting the industry on fire right now, and your energy is a great indicator, and we kind of understand why the company's doing what it's doing. So
Thank
thanks
you.
for everything. Thanks for giving back and
Thank
making
you.
sure
Thank
more
you.
things get out. And
love hanging out
can't wait
with
to be
you.
a part of the ride the next 12 months.
You
go.
troublemakers.
Thank you for listening to this NAMAD session brought to you by Mia. At More Than Cars, we're obsessed with uniting people around one big idea, that thriving people are the only path to a thriving and profitable industry. And if that resonates with you, head over to morethancars.com to join our email list and check out our full list of podcasts and programming.